Shalom, shalom. I'm Kaya from GMS Camp here in Phoenix, Arizona. First, I want to say is all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rahach Hadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles that have taught us this truth according to 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 17, giving them brothers double honors. Also want to say shalom to the Akwath and the Akim that are listening today. A topic we're going to go in today is, this place is no different than Sodom and Gomorrah. And we actually know what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. Well, I hope you know. So what we're going to do, we're going to recap on Sodom and Gomorrah and then going into the future of what Babylon, aka America, is like. So let's get this. This is Genesis chapter 19, verse 4 through 13. And let's see what it says. It says, "But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house round about, old and young, all the people from every quarter. And they called unto Lot and said unto him, Where are?" And who does this sound like? "Where are the men which came into thee this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them." What do you mean they want to know? Oh, they want to sit back and chit chat. Hey, how you doing? No, they were trying to get it in. They're trying to have sex. Let's move further with this. "And Lot went out at the door unto them, and shut the door after him, and said, I pray ye, brethren, do not so wickedly." He tells them, listen, "Behold now, I have 2 daughters, which have not known man. Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye to them as is good in your eyes. Only unto these men do nothing, for therefore came they under the shadow of my roof." Well, let's stop right there. So he tells them, hey, I'm going to give you my daughters. So what were the men looking for? Let's move on further. You get the point here, what they were looking for. And it says here, verse 9, "And they said, Stand back. And they said again, This one fellow came into sojourner, and he will needs be a judge. Now, will we deal worse with thee than with them? And they pressed sore upon the man, even Lot, and came near to break the door. But the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house to them, and shut to the door. And it's like him. And they smote the men, if I'm saying that right, smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, like it, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door." So the angels basically had to blind these homosexuals. This is what this is talking about. The LGB, the alphabet people, young and old. This is Sodom and Gomorrah all over again. Where are we today? Babylon, aka America, Sodom and Gomorrah, land of Cain, land of anything goes. Them angels had to blind these people, for them to stop. They had to pull in Lot to get him out of there, because they were about to get in his ass. Excuse my French, but some dick in the booty ass niggas. It is what it is. Let's move on further. Let's see, verse 12. "And the men said unto Lot, Hast thou here any besides son-in-law, and thy sons, and thy daughters, and whatsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out of this place. Why? For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord has sent us to destroy it." So, with that being said, we see here what happened. 2 angels came into town. They were actually walking around watching the people. Lot basically begged them to come in. They go in Lot's house. They probably eat and sit and chill. Then boom, 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 boom. The whole dang city just about circling around the house, leaking through the windows, peeping in and stuff. Talking about, give us those men that you got in there. Lot was like, nah, player, hold up. I got 2 daughters. Let you have them. Y'all can have them. They like, no, we don't want that. We want them. And if you keep it up, we gonna get you. And then the angels had to snatch him in and show how wicked they were then and how wicked they are here. Here anything goes. What goes on in Babylon the Great? You got pedophilia, you got the LGBT, the alphabet people, you got transgender, you got all kind of wickedness. What do you think is gonna happen to this place? Let's get some scriptures that talk about that. And before we go there, I got two more scriptures to get in Genesis. This is Genesis chapter 19. Let's get 24 and 25, and let's see what it says. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. Verse 25. And he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities and that which grew up on the ground. He annihilated that place. Oh, guess who he destroyed? He destroyed all people. Men, women, children. All of them got burnt up. The only ones that got out was what? Lot and his two daughters? Because we know his wife turned around with her dumb ass and turned to a pillar of salt. That's what she get. But anyway, let's move on further. Matter of fact, what does the Bible say about homosexuals, men that lay with men? Let's get that. That's Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. Let's solidify it with this and see what it says. And listen to this. This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with a mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Now, do you understand what this means? They surely will be put to death. That's the funny thing about this. But Christianity, them churches, they ain't reading this to y'all. They come as you are. God accepts everybody. Show me in the scriptures where it say that. I'll wait. I waited long enough because it don't say that. Let's move even further. What does it say about men putting on women's clothing or women putting on men's clothing? Let's see what it says. Let's go to this. This is Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. And let's get that. Listen to what it says. Crap, it's vexing. The women shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, her panties, her dresses, her shoes, her lip gloss, her lipstick, her goddamn wig, her track, whatever. You don't put that shit on. Anyway, for all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God. An abomination. What did he say in Leviticus about abomination? Will surely be put to death. It is what it is. You can get mad, you can jump up and down, you can clap your hands, you can roll on the floor. Guess what? The Bible has said it because Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai has said what it's supposed to be. Y'all ass want to go the other way? By all means. Y'all ass going to get destroyed. Anyway, moving on, because I can get on a rant. Man, shoot, let me calm down a minute. So anyway, let's go into something else. So what does that mean for today? How, the wicked people are, they're no different than Sodom and Gomorrah, basically. They're no different. So what will happen? What will Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai do to this place? Well, let's get some scriptures of what's about to go down. Let's get Revelations chapter 18, verse 5, and let's see what it says. And this is Revelations chapter 18, verse 5. Let's listen to what it says. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. So all these sins are going up to heaven. He's remembering. He's like, I'm remembering what's going on, all the iniquities of this place, which is sin. Now we're going to go into what's going to happen. Let's get Isaiah 13, verse 11, and let's see what this says. Listen to this. Isaiah 13, verse 11. And it says, and I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. He is going to kill people. That's what this means. Let's move further. Listen to what it says here. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the gold wedges of Ophrah. Therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. Let's move further. Every one that is found shall be thrusted through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. See, whole lot of killing. Let's move further. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished, raped. Oh, y'all women about to catch holy hell for all the shit y'all doing. Oh, remember all you little Instagram models and all you Build-A-Bear bitches? Oh, y'all about to get it. Anyway, moving on. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver. As for gold, they shall not delight in it. The Medes are the modern day Russians. Hey, look, y'all better pay attention to the news. Russia, China, Iran, all of them, they sick and tired of America. I hope y'all see it. They about to start pushing all kind of buttons. And you know they all got nukes. And they all aim for Babylon, aka America, the land of Canaan. Let's move on further. Their bows also shall dash their young men to pieces. Now, the bows are the missiles. The young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. They don't care about you or your kids, or if you're pregnant. And Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans, excellently shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. So this place is going to be destroyed just like Sodom and Gomorrah. Let's move on with more scriptures. Matter of fact, let's get Malachi 4 verse 1 and let's see what it says. And this is Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. And listen to this. For behold, the days cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, ye, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. As I said earlier, he's about to burn this place up. How? By nuclear warfare. Think about it. Let's move on even further. Right now, you got winter storms, you got all kind of situations going on right now. For the sake of time, I got to make a part 2 to this because I'm about to run out, Lord willing. See y'all in a minute.